most of us have our personal New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, what about the resolutions for the city of Sioux Falls? And who better to talk about that than Mayor Paul TenHaken joining us.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hey,
How are
good
you?
morning. It's great to be here.
Yeah.
Hey, I have some important questions.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, hit me.
Okay, so what was your best Christmas gift? What'd you do for New Year's Eve? And what's your personal resolution?
Oh,
Three
man.
questions.
Okay. My best Christmas gift,
Yeah.
it's probably a joint gift, and we gave our family a Disney cruise. We're going to go on this year.
sweet.
So we're stoked about that.
That's good.
New Year's Eve, I watched the Vikings lay an egg.
was ugly.
Oh, it's terrible.
That was
With some
ugly.
friends. We do the same thing every year. We go to the same people's house. I get pickled herring. Pickled herring. It's basically
It's good.
rotten fish
Yeah.
in wine sauce. So that's my treat every New Year's Eve. And what was the third question?
Third question, what's your personal New Year's resolution?
So personal New
I
Year's
know you
resolution.
exercise
I'm not
a
a huge
lot.
resolution guy, but I have. I'm going to hike Mount Kilimanjaro this year.
Really?
That's a bucket list
How long
thing.
will
I
that
have.
take?
It's a 7-day up and down hike. And that's in Tanzania, so I'm going to do that.
And you have to train pretty hard for that then.
Well, a little bit. It's altitude, and it's you know, you got to be able to breathe and kind of hike.
So
at
how do you train
altitude,
here in
but
Sioux Falls for that?
Altitude's hard.
You have a mask?
You don't have a mask, but you
Run up Great Bear.
Run up Great Bear. Set treadmills at 15 degrees and hike a bit, and so that's what a couple
Exciting.
things on my radar.
All right, let's talk about Sioux Falls then.
Yeah.
Kind of some resolutions, goals you have for Sioux Falls.
You know, goals for this year are, and I sound like a broken record because I've been saying this for 3 years, are going to be managing through the growth we're experiencing. Next week or 2 weeks from now, we'll release our population numbers, how much we grew last year. We'll likely have grown in that 5,000 to 6,000 person range again, which means over the last 5-6 years since I've been in office, it's going to be about 30,000 people that we've grown by in this community. So we're growing like crazy. So some of the resolutions then for the city, we're going to have a big aquatics bond that we're going to be bringing forward. New pools at Frank Olson, new pools at Keene Park, new pool at McKinnon Park. People love their pools, but what we're looking at doing with those is trying to provide some more indoor aquatics. You know, year-round indoor recreation is what we really need in Sioux Falls. Pools are great, but you can't use them in January like right now. So that's why the Midco's busy, things like that. We also have a lot of big infrastructure projects, and I know those aren't exciting, but they're very critical. Wastewater project expansion rolls on. Veterans Parkway South, we got some big work that we'll be doing on that again this year. 41st Street and I-29 will finally get open. That diverging diamond that's been holding a lot of traffic up for several years now is going to be done. So just a lot of road work again this year too, which is kind of becoming the hallmark of my administration. A lot of orange cones. So.
I love talking about the Jacobson Plaza and the Steel District,
yes.
what that is all going to look like.
Next winter, we should be skating at some point next
The
winter.
ice ribbon around there.
On the refrigerated ice ribbon at Jacobson Plaza. So work, you know, we've had this great weather. I mean, crews are continuing to work. We didn't get frost really in the ground until a few weeks ago. So things are in a really good spot with that project. So yeah, Jacobson Plaza is a big one. The River Greenway, phase 3 of the River Greenway is moving along. 6th Street Bridge will open up next year. Which is a really critical arterial to connect to, you know, Sharapa and the Steel District. So downtown, the north part of our downtown is absolutely transformative from where it was 3 or 4 years ago. You hardly even recognize it. And when Jacobson Plaza opens, you really won't recognize it.
Should the Vikes keep Kirk Cousins, or what should they do with
Vikes
the
should
quarterback?
absolutely keep Kirko for a lot of reasons.
next
I
year?
think we've realized now that we don't have Kirk, it's like, oh, good
Yeah, we-
quarterback's
it's
kind of hard to come by,
we
right?
struggle with three
Yeah,
guys,
we're struggling big time. So,
Thank you for coming in.
hey, thanks for having me,
Thanks for
guys.
being here.
Appreciate it.